Fleet Admiral, sir, we have a big problem. A very, very big problem. Get on with it. Son Goku. It's Crisis. He just killed Erlong and our vice captain. What? Crisis is back on the prowl again? Yeah. It looks like he took East Blue for his territory. Oh boy. Just great. As Son Goku sits back in his chair, as he grabs a pen and begins to write out the paperwork. Oh Crisis, what are you gonna do now? Why the East Blue out of all places? It's the weakest blue. I guess that's probably the reason why he took over it. Makes sense. Establishes a high base, make a great wall of power. Not a lot of people can just walk in there now. So where was he again? Coco Icy Village. That's where he was last spotted. Honestly, I don't know if he's still there. As Son Goku put his hands up. He's still there. But by the time we get there, he'll be gone. As someone bursts through the door. This is very important. He established his flag on Kokoatsu Village, says one of the Marines. So, he claimed that as his territory. As the Marine nods. Well then, what bounty should I give him? Aokiji. And Garp. As Garp sits back. If I'm not last mistaken, Crisis was at the Brotier with my grandson. It seemed like they know each other. Yeah, says Aokiji. It seems like they're quite fond. A little birdie had told me that I had patrolling the East Blue. In fact, he's quite fond of that ginger. Nami, what's her name? Yeah, Nami, right? Yes. Oh man. Sorry, I just came from a club. I'm a little out of it, y'all. Yeah. So, Cat Burglar, Nami, and Crisis. That's the intel that I got from my little birdie. As they all agree and look at each other. So those two are a thing. Yeah. Well, okay. Since he's associated with your grandson, what about a bounty of 30 million for your grandboy? Ha, that's great, says Garp. As Son Goku just like, oh, whatever. If a Crisis, what do we say? Since he has an organization, he's been quite around. Sure, he was causing a ruckus, but not a big one. Kinda low key. I'm surprised he took down a tyrant like Erlong. It's pretty of a bold move of him. Yeah, I'm surprised too, says Garp. Honestly, I ain't expect him to move like that. He's been pretty low key. Like you said, he was causing havoc. But it wasn't for the wrong reason, and he wasn't just doing it to random people. As Son Goku put his hand up, watch what you say, Garp. Yeah, you're right. Hey, it's our job to give him a bounty. I'd say give him a flat 50 million, says Garp. As Aokiji and Son Goku kinda agree, and Akihino finally walks in the room. So, we got a new upcoming pirate tearing things up in the East Blue, huh? I'm looking forward to taking him out, says Akihino. Hold your horses. We don't need you going to the East Blue destroying shit, says Garp. When the time is right, we put him down. Just you wait, as Garp gets a smile on his face. Damn, babe. I didn't know you had it in you to be that ruthless. You messed with my baby. I gotta put him down, like the dog he is. As Crisis throws the rat Marine to the side like the piece of trash he is, as he looks at his body, as he begins to instantly incinerate him. Well, that filth is gone. Hey, yo, what's good, Nami? As Crisis turns to the left, as he sees Luffy. As, Crisis and Luffy locks eyes. What's good, Luffy? It's good, Crisis. It looked like you took care of things over here. Was that you who knocked down that big-ass building back there? Yeah, it was. I had to take out the trash that had long needed to go. I see. As Nami walks up to Luffy, as she hugs him. How's it been? I know it's been like a few days, but a lot has happened. And yeah, I'm willing to go with you on your crew. For real? Really? Just like that? Yeah, I'm not tied down no more. Crisis took care of the problem. As Nami kisses me on the cheek. As Sanji is like, what the hell? When did y'all two become so chummy? Man, it's already too late for you. As I troll him. As he begins to throw kicks at me as I dodge. As everyone begins to start laughing. As Zoro's like, oh, you got anything to good to drink on this island? As Nojiko walks over to him and pulls him out his shirt. Yeah, it's this way. As Zoro's like shocked. And Sanji's like, wait, not Moss Head too. As, he goes chasing after Zoro with Nojiko. So I'm like, man, that guy really needs to know how to spit game. As Nami comes behind me and wraps her arms around me. As she rests her head on my back. That's true. My sister's a feisty one. Yeah, I could tell. As Luffy's like, well, I'm gonna leave y'all two since y'all two are lovey-dovey. Is there anything to eat here? As Nami points to the rest of their town where, they have restaurants and things like that. So Luffy heads that way. As Nami grabs my hand as she takes me to a very special spot. As I follow her. And she takes me to where her mom was buried. Wow, this is a beautiful view. I can see the whole town from here. Yep, that's why I buried my mom here, says Nami. As I walk over towards the grave, as I kneel and put my hand on the ground, as I say, Nami, touch my shoulder. As Nami walks over, kind of skeptical, and she puts her hand on my shoulder, as I say, look forward. As Nami looks forward, don't cry, my brave girl. You had did a lot for my home. You really held it down. I love you so much, Nami. As Nami looks Bellmare in her eyes. I'm very grateful that you stuck around and tried to help everyone. Look, my girl's all grown up now. And this man right here is a fine young man. Look after my baby, okay? As I nod. As Nami is just, I can't believe I can see you. Yeah, I'm happy. I just want you to live your life and have fun out there, okay? As Nami nods. As Bellmare gives Nami a final hug as she goes off. As Nami falls to her knees. Well, at least my mom is happy. As Crisis walks over to her and helps her back on her feet. As he pulls her in for a hug. And she's like, thank you so much, Crisis. I never thought I would ever get to see her again. Look, anytime you want to see her, just let me know, okay? Wait, you telling me I can see her again? Yeah, it's all part of my devil fruit. I ate the moon devil fruit. But don't tell nobody that. That could be our little secret, okay? As Nami laughs. A moon man? So, I grant you special spiritual abilities? Yeah, and way more. But like I said, you're the only person that I told other than my associates. So you gotta keep that between us. Alright? As Nami's like, you got it. As Nami pulls me in for a kiss. So, me, Nami, end up heading back towards the town. As everyone just has a big ass party out of nowhere. I'm like, where? So we was really gone for that long for this to happen. Says me and Nami out loud. Might as well join them. As Nami grabs my hand, and she says, we gotta have another talk because you have a crew. I don't think, you and Luffy could be on the same crew, So I'm like, yeah, we can talk about that a little bit later. We could talk about it now. As Nami just pushes me and she's like, go have fun. So I'm like, alright, bet. So, me, I go flying up in the big part of the party. I jump in the crowd as they start throwing me around and shit. Yeah, boys and ladies and gentlemen, let's have a lot of fucking fun. As I yell out. As everyone's making drinks, busting food, party, music blasting. We're going crazy, just having a great ass time. Me and Nami dancing on the field, going crazy. So everyone's like, yeah, let's go. As everyone just having a fucking good ass time. Usopp telling jokes and shit, making everyone falling on the floor. It's we just having a fucking bowl of time. Sanji chefing it up and shit. Just partying, just vibing, bro. Kicking it with everyone. The whole town loves me, just vibing. Just having a great ass party. As we pan over to like 6 a.m. as everyone is laid out on the ground in the middle of the street, just knocked out and just done, puking everywhere, shit. As Nami helps me to her room. And she's like, oh man, this is gonna kick our asses tomorrow. As I fall into bed, as Nami falls on my chest, as she ends up cuddling with me and talking to me. I know we're a little fucked up is an understatement. We're twisted. But I guess we could resume our conversation tomorrow. Yeah. As me and Nami end up falling asleep. As we cut to the next morning, as we see Nami cooking bacon, eggs, and sausage, and pancakes, and fleshly squeezed orange juice. As she's doing that, Nojiko is like, oh wow, so he gets breakfast in bed, but I get a cold shoulder every now and then. Nojiko, stop it. I know, I'm just kidding. Man, you really into him, huh? Yeah, I am. He's my baby. Wow, y'all on the baby status already? As they start laughing and shit. As Nojiko is like, go handle your business, sis. As Nami nods. As she takes the food upstairs. As Crisis is in mid-thought and thinking, what should I do? I can't leave my organization and hang with the Straw Hats. I just can't abandon my peoples like that. What the hell am I supposed to do? I really like hanging out with them. They're really good people. But I have my own shit I gotta handle and take care of. Fuck. I really want to be with Nami. As Nami opens the door. Hey babe, look what I got you. As she puts the food in front of me. So I grab the fork and I say, thank you. as I begin to eat. As Naomi is watching me enjoy the food, she leans against the door. So, what you gonna do now that, As I'm like, yeah. What am I going to do? Kinda wanna stay with you, Naomi. As Naomi puts her hand up, me and you both know that is not an option, especially who you are, babe. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I know. As me in mid-conversation, we get a knock on the window. I'm like, what the hell? Who's knocking at the window? As I immediately feel the aura, I'm like, oh shit. As the window opens up, as someone steps in, Salami's like, who the hell? As I put my hand up towards Nami. As Nami's like, okay. So she kind of like backs off. So, this is where you've been at, Crisis. It's been a long time since you came back out. So, what's good, gang? Says Soyphone. Soyphone. What's good with you? What's cracking? As you know, Nami is shocked that I know her. Yeah, this is my good friend Soyphone. As Soyphone begins to examine Nami, actually checking out her physique and things like that. So, this is your new boo thing? You had enough of me? As I like grab Soyphone's mouth as Nami's like, what she just say? As Soyphone moves my hand from her mouth, I said, you must be his new plaything. As I'm like, Soyphone, it's not like that. Yeah, it is exactly like that. As Nami gets up in Soyphone's face, I'm like, oh no. I have to get in between the middle. It's literally wasp versus cat right now. So I'm like, oh shit, how am I gonna sell this? As I get serious, as my eyes begins to shift and shape, as Nami and Soyphone is like, what the heck? Well, Soyphone's not like, what the heck? She's like, no, he's doing that. As I activate my Sharingan. Yeah, if y'all haven't caught on, I literally have the mother fruit of chakra. So, I'm gonna leave it like that on a cliffhanger. So, if you like that, like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. So, if y'all want to know more about my abilities, tune into the next part. Other than that, it's Killer Kill 360. I'm out. Peace.